Okay, so yeah, basically after the LMP project shut down, we restructured and looked at future projects, and Formula E was the perfect opportunity for us to grow. I mean, structure-wise, I guess you're asking why the TP question. We have what I'd like to say a four-corner structure. Myself in charge of sporting. Malte Hoenecker in charge of technical director, Pascal Zerlingen, head of the works projects at Porsche, and Carlo Wegger's business management. And with the four guys, we have every base covered. We do everything internally in Porsche. You know, where we build the cars, where we design the cars, where they engineer the cars, we're all under one roof. This makes it very easy for communication, and we believe we have the right structure to be competitive with the rest, not just here but also down the pit lane.
You've had some, like most guys here, some long, lonely days at Calafat and other circuits, but now it's here with the rest of the competition. We've had one morning session. Just thoughts on being on track with all the other manufacturers here. It's here and now. It's real. How are you feeling after that first session?
So I mean, it's been a long road. You know, we rolled the car out in March in Weissach, and I think snow was falling that day even. We've finished our private testing. It's quite different now to be two cars running. It's a huge challenge for sure. I mean, you can simulate as much as you want, but the real thing, it's nothing quite like the real thing. And it's getting the whole operation sorted now with two cars. I mean, Alan's talking about details, and we're looking at the bigger picture to sort our whole operation out. But it's great to be here. Everybody's excited to be here. There's real drive in the team. We have that real family culture in the team. It's the same group of guys from the last project. So it's great to be here, and we're looking forward to the championship, and especially the first race, to actually see where we stand with the rest.
Now, the whole campaign has been based around a start from zero kind of ethos, Amiel. Just tell us about how it fits in and how you sort of compare it to other major programs that Porsche have done recently. Obviously, the LMP program, which you were so integral to and part of. What are the differences between the two in terms of setting up the project in the first place?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite different. You can't really compare the two, and you shouldn't also. Yeah, with Formula E, it's such a different formula to what we're used to, and to prepare for it was you know, it's not straightforward. You know, comparing it, say, just to LMP, if you want a comparison, you know, you got so many more guys, and test days, it's just about impossible to do all your test days, what's possible, and here you got limited days testing, limited time period, and then the personnel which you can take at the track, you're also quite limited for, say, what we're used to. So it's you know, it is quite tough, and we don't have the luxury of having a feeder team the last years, or we have nobody. You know, one guy coming from a you know, another team. That's it. So we're all rookies in the Formula E championships. You know, tough, but we're looking forward to it. We'll be well prepared, and you know, to be on the podium before the end of the first season is our target.
And finally, Amiel, you've got experience of racing against Audi and Toyota and these brands in LMP. The intensity of competition in this championship, have you really felt it once you've got here to Valencia and looked up and down the pit lane and see the names above the garage doors? It's going to be a hell of a fight this season. Yeah,
it's going to be a hell of a fight. I mean, looking left, looking right, we're just looking at ourselves right now. We need to clean ourselves up and be as good as we can, and you know, then we can maybe look around a little bit. But it's going to be a hard year. And I mean, you saw last year with so many different race winners. I mean, you make one small mistake on that, you know, one day. It doesn't matter where in the day, it can affect the end result. And it's not just, you know, a couple of places. You could be right at the back. It's so tight. But I mean, it's a great thing about the championship. You know, so many manufacturers and such tight competition.